ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Target. And it was the Hot Wheels event. Like I said, I guess they took it from Kmart and Toys R Us and are incorporating it into their model. On a scale from 1 to 10 on the event,
how would you rate your pain?
How would I rate my pain? It is a 3, and here's why. Nothing that the Target employees did upset me. But it was hyped up online and under-delivered at the store. I don't know if that's Mattel's fault. I don't know if that's Target's fault. The Target employees there, just to describe to you how they did it here in Greenville, South Carolina, off Woodruff Road, they dumped all the boxes, all the specially marked boxes for this event, into one of their work buggies. So the first person in line, not disparaging this individual at all, talked to him, great guy, but he had the opportunity to grab, if there were any super treasure hunts in any of those boxes. But he came back to me and said that somebody from the store took the super treasure hunt, King Cuda, before he had a chance to even look in it, and he was the first one. So they messed up there. Usually with Target, first couple of people would have gotten their boxes, they would have been sealed. Nobody would have opened it. The first person who got the raffle ticket when their raffle ticket was called
not with Target, but with Kmart.
With Kmart, I'm sorry. They would have gotten their box and it was sealed, and that did not put anything on the employees at Kmart. But Target, they did it their own way. Now I know that, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive about this, but I'm pretty sure that Mattel had a how-to-do list for the thing. But here's the thing, they didn't start setting up for the 11 o'clock event until almost 10:45. And all this Target had were stickers for the kids to put on the cars. They didn't have the free car. They didn't have any tracks set up. They didn't have anything for the kids. And that's part of what Hot Wheels is a way for kids to enjoy it. If they would have had a track, if they would have had somebody who was passionate about children, passionate about toys, passionate about Hot Wheels, then this event would have been 100 times better. But it wasn't. It wasn't really the fault of Target, really wasn't the fault of Mattel. It was just because this is the first year Target is doing it, there wasn't that much emphasis put on the quality of, what the event was. And so I think with Target, what they need to learn is, so if Target, you're listening, make sure that the employees running the thing know how passionate we are as collectors. Make sure that the employees know how to do it in such a way that leaves them blameless. Because there were a lot of things that we could have said, hey, how do we know you didn't open these things in the back, take out the good cars, that maybe you have somebody who's scalping on the inside, who knows? If you leave the boxes sealed and you allow the first people who raffled, get some raffle tickets, have it be completely fair, completely as a lottery system. That way you as Target are left out of blame, okay? Because there were quite a few passionate Hot Wheel collectors there that were not happy. I was not one of them. I kept my cool. I took them aside. I said, listen, this is how we're used to doing it. This is how they did it at Kmart. If you guys are going to keep on having these events multiple times a year, then you need to have it done this way. So that's my critique. I'm not upset. Trust me, these are Hot Wheel cars. They're toys. But we did find some really cool ones. We're not gonna do it now because we're headed home right now, and we're gonna end this video. And that was the funny part too, is they had a bin for the kids. Let me get this in there, bin for the kids, and a bin for the adults. But the thing was, the bin for the kids were cases that were kind of just, I don't know if they were lost in the back corner of the storage room. So one of the ladies there that I talked to, she got lucky. And she went into those bins. She didn't even wait in line for the collector one. She went into the bin and she got a treasure hunt out, a super treasure hunt out of the bin intended for the kids. great on her. I'm happy for her. But it was just, there was a lot of unorganization there. There's a lot of just kind of blasé, just, you know, they're Hot Wheels. But it's what you're passionate in. I love Hot Wheels. I'm passionate in it, and so and all I ask from Target is that they kind of recognize that passion and do everything they can to make these events as fair as possible. I even offered up my time. I said, guys, listen, I will volunteer to make sure that these things are run great, make sure that everybody's happy, and I won't even pick them out first. I'll wait till the end of the line to pick them out. I just want all the Hot Wheel collectors to be happy with how the event goes and all that kind of stuff. Gab, Max, you're gonna say something?
Like you said earlier in the video, they did not start setting up until about 15 minutes before.
That's right.
The problem with that is that you need to start setting up and make sure you have everything ready, because
that's right. Be prepared, right? Great Boy Scout motto: be prepared.
The event started at 11. We got there at 7 and then decided to go grocery shopping.
Right. Now, I will say this, there were quite a few, like I said, quite a few collectors there that were not happy, and they expressed that not being happy in a very, how should I say,
French way.
non-respectful way to the Target employees. And I will give this to the Target employees. They took it on the chin. They were very professional and very considerate. So I appreciate that. It's the first year of doing this, so it's not gonna be done perfect. I knew it, but hopefully what can happen is what I told the guy, when I instructed the guy was kind of running it, how we're used to running it and how they can run it to make sure that it's run a lot more smoother. He was very receptive. He was like, oh, thank you so much. I said, I don't know who you need to talk to. I don't know if you're gonna have another thing, a meeting or whatever, but I'm definitely gonna be talking to Mattel if I can, because I can pull strings like that.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, did you? But you know, Mattel probably sent them a letter, and if I contact Mattel will say, listen, we send them a letter, we can't help what each individual store does. So hopefully they'll learn. I got online and saw that some other stores were doing what they were supposed to be doing, so maybe it's just a store by store, but you know what, you know, it's one of those things.
And say another thing.
One more thing, because we've been on 10 minutes, people stopped watching this about 9.5 minutes ago, so go ahead.
But another problem I had personally is that instead of using like the Hot Wheel aisle or something like that, they ended up using one of the aisles that I was looking for, something that I collect, Amiibo, like the little Nintendo figures, or they just used the aisle that it felt like people were gonna try to get in the most for this. They ended up no one going there except for me. But still.
Right. All right. Well, that's it. Gavin, you got anything? This is probably going to be the extended cut.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that. But that was Hot Wheels, man. All right.
Wait.
Bye. No,
Tune in next time for another road trip.
There you go. Bye.